In this video, we're gonna learn speaking English in the capital of Iran, Tehran, and we're gonna go through some quizzes in the end of the video, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Let's go. I'm in the middle of Azadi Square, or in English that would be Freedom Square, which you can see from above in this footage. And this is the Azadi Tower, or in English, the Freedom Tower. So this tower is one of the most iconic buildings in Iran, I could say. And the other iconic building is that building there, which is far away. We call that Milad Tower. So Azadi Tower, which is older, actually it is picturing the traditional art of Iran, and the other one, which is taller and you can see far away, is showing and revealing contemporary art of Iran. Actually, in English we could call this building a landmark. So we could say it's a very iconic landmark here in Iran. So there's nothing above the tower, but in the underground there is a kind of museum which I think is really interesting for tourists. So if you come to Iran, and to the capital city especially, Tehran, don't miss the underground museum. As you can see, there are people strolling, and there are some children there. Actually, they're trying to climb. But of course they can't. And look at that part where the mountains and the sky join. We call that line skyline. And as you can see, there are some clouds there. Clouds. And you can see the sunset. The beautiful sunset. Actually, a lot of you have been asking how's the situation in Iran and if we are safe or not. In the following minutes, I will show you how the situation is, and I will tell you if we are safe or we're afraid or how we act toward the situation in Iran. And there in the grass, you can see some crows, and I think they're just chilling. Something else that is really nice about this square is the greenery. Like, it is really organized and it looks nice, you know. The cobblestone paths and everything is really nice. And note that this building was built almost 50 or 60 years ago, so it's a really old building. The really bad thing about Tehran and metropolitan cities like this is that during winter, when it's winter or sometimes fall, autumn, there is really bad pollution. So the air is dirty. We call that pollution, or you can see smog in the air. What is smog? So when the air is polluted, you can see some kind of dirty and gray smoke in the air. We call that smog. Now let's see and dive into the vibrant and lively side of Tehran. So this is another side of Iran's capital, Tehran. As you can see, it's bustling with people and it is really lively and vibrant. And if you come here at the weekend, it might be a little bit congested. Actually, it is starting to get congested. As you can see, there are a lot of cars there. And this is a shopping mall, which is called Platin, I think, something like that. And the front of a building is called facade. So this is the facade of this building, shopping mall actually. But there is another one which is more beautiful, which is called Lidoma. And the very important thing about this place is that it is every time crowded, because it is full of cafes and so on, so that you can come here and have fun with your friends. Now I'm in front of the other shopping mall I told you, the Lidoma one. This is the facade, so the front design, how the front looks, that's the facade, as I said. This part could be a little bit overwhelming because it's a bit hectic. It's full of people, as you can see, and I think they're staring at me, but I don't feel uncomfortable. I've gotten used to it. And yeah, so this part is a little bit hectic because it's crowded and it might be a bit disorganized because a lot of people are walking around and strolling. And another word that is really useful for places like this, where there are cities, buildings, and so on, we call these areas urban. So right now we are in the urban area of Tehran, and as you can see, it's getting a bit dark. And if you take a look around this area, you would see that there are a lot of buildings. So we call this kind of place concrete jungle. That means there are a lot of buildings around and there is not much greenery. But at least, as you can see, there is some greenery, but that's not much. Actually, I'm done talking about the place, so let's have something to eat. Let's grab a bite. Hi, can you speak English? What about your friend? Can you speak English? Unfortunately, the stall keeper, so this is a stall, it's not a shop, all right? So he says he cannot speak English, and I'm going to ask him to give me some potato, French fries, but he can't speak English, so I'm gonna tell that in my own language. یه دونه بی زحمت سیب زمینی کوچیک برام میزنی؟ And because I haven't brought my credit card, I'm gonna use my online banking app in order to transfer the money. So I got the bite I wanted, but I'm really overwhelmed because it's really hectic. There are a lot of people around, it's really crowded, and I'm getting crazy. So let's go inside the car. Let's get in and have, actually, I was just crashing into the motorbike. But yeah, let's get in the car and have it. To be honest, the thing that I really like about this place is that you can see any kind of people here. And it is showing the modern part of Tehran. So when a place shows you the modern side of a place or the cool part of it, we call that place cosmopolitan. So I just showed you the cosmopolitan part of Tehran, and I think you may like it because it's my favorite. I just got in my car and here is my French fries. But I forgot to get a fork. But the good thing is that I have metal fork because I just came out of my office to record this video, and I'm going to use my own fork. I had the French fries, and as you can see, there is nothing left in the clamshell container. So this is a clamshell container. Why? Because we can fold it like a clamshell. So we call it clamshell container. Or if it's just a kind of dish for food, we call it container. Let me tell you about the situation in Iran after the war with the US and Israel. So, people are back to life and everything has almost gotten normal. But still, there is no access to internet for normal people. And a lot of businesses have gone broke, or they have been hurt or damaged because of the internet disconnection and the war, of course, because, you know, when there is a war, people try to keep their assets, keep their money, and they would not like to spend their money. And that's why businesses get hurt. And a lot of factories were closed or they fired their employees. So that means there is very few money which is being held by the lower levels of the society. But still, as I told you, people in Iran are really energetic and really strong, because after all of they have been through, they're back to their normal lives. And if I have access to internet, I'm paying a lot of money in order to upload my videos for you. To be honest, I'm paying more than my monthly YouTube income. And the only reason for that is because I love teaching to you guys. And I know that you also like learning English and support me to do so. Furthermore, there are new style videos coming up in which I'm going to analyze my older videos and teach you the special and important grammatical structures, expressions, and phrasal verbs which you can use in speaking in classroom-like videos. If you want to check how these videos are, you can click on the link above and watch a preview of our classroom videos. Now, I want you to take the quiz and try to give me the correct answer. If your answer was not right, was not correct, make sure to watch the video again in order to learn whatever I've taught you. And that was it for our today's video. I hope you enjoyed and you learned the new words that I used in the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.